Hi from Santa Clara and this Cloud Foundry Summit. I'm here with Drew Dimmick. Drew, how are you?
I'm great, thanks.
And so you're at Dell EMC, and what you work on?
I work on the Native Hybrid Cloud program.
And so for folks who don't know what that means, what is that?
We've built a turnkey solution for Native Hybrid Cloud that runs on Dell PowerEdge servers with VxRail and gives our customers the ability to stand up Cloud Foundry environments very, very quickly using Pivotal Cloud Foundry and a lot of value-add solution content that we've developed here at Dell EMC.
And that was my follow-up question. What types of value-add extras have you put in here to aid customer usage of NHC or Native Hybrid Cloud?
Well, we actually focus on patterns with our development team, so we spend a lot of time with our customers. I've been traveling all over the world for the last 6 to 8 months, talking with our customers and understanding how they engage and build applications on top of Pivotal Cloud Foundry. Called out a couple of really interesting use cases that we went and solved some very nice problems around. The first was customers are building these cloud-native applications which are using microservice architectures, but they're actually wiring up those applications to existing data services within their enterprise. So these are big Oracle RAC environments or large Microsoft SQL Server farms, maybe running on Dell systems, or they're running on other systems from other vendors. But they're not going to move the databases today. Instead, they're building cloud-native applications and using those databases from those cloud-native applications. And what we found was with Cloud Foundry, that became very involved in some ways. For them to make sure that we had all the right firewall rules and everything to have them connect to those databases. So we built a diagnostic tool as part of Native Hybrid Cloud as one of our first forays here that actually does the testing for customers as they're building cloud-native applications, that they can actually get to the backing data services that they have back in their data centers. So we call that the Access Testing Tool, which is the first of two neat improvements that we put in Native Hybrid Cloud, which we call the Developer Workbench. So the Access Test Tool is the first part of the Developer Workbench. The second part of the Developer Workbench is to help customers with sophisticated deployments of Cloud Foundry. So as we've been spending time with our largest customers, we're finding that customers are building fault-tolerant deployments of Cloud Foundry. They're leveraging multiple instantiations of the Cloud Foundry environment in their data centers. In one case, we have 4 data centers spread throughout Europe that are providing this. And what they want to do is make sure that all the different Cloud Foundry environments are synchronized. Same security settings, same users, groups, access controls, as well as their application deployments are synchronized across those. And so we built a new tool that we're shipping here this next week, and we're talking about it here at Cloud Foundry Summit, called Fractal, which is a great innovation that helps customers manage this multiple deployment of Cloud Foundry as one holistic thing. And that's another part of Native Hybrid Cloud Developer Workbench that we're bringing to market to really help our customers accelerate their adoption of this technology.
Cool. And I know it's not your area of expertise, but if you were just to give a quick positioning versus enterprise hybrid cloud, in case people have heard of that, what's the main difference?
Well, Native Hybrid Cloud is entirely focused on folks that are building cloud-native applications. So cloud-native applications mean that they're building microservices, they're making the applications stateless. Those applications will use data services that are backing the application but elsewhere, such as we spoke about earlier. Whereas Enterprise Hybrid Cloud is really focusing on monolithic applications, so one big code base that are typically running in a VM that has a lot of dependencies on persistence of data and retention of data, backup, restore, that sort of thing, that are all in situ with the actual application itself. Whereas a cloud-native application disperses all that in a decoupled way that lets it scale and survive outages in a very different way, a much more forward way that's native to the cloud development experience, whereas Enterprise Hybrid Cloud's more focused on traditional enterprise workloads like Microsoft Exchange, any sort of SAP stuff that was classically out there. So you think it's bad to say legacy, but traditional applications that are out there that are built more on patterns that we saw in the 2000s versus the patterns that we've seen with all the digital upstarts and the big cloud service providers today. All are built on microservice and cloud native technologies because they scale very well. They're able to update them very quickly. The applications become a living, breathing thing that is constantly evolving, whereas monolithic applications tend to be updated once every other year. So just a different experience for the customer, a different set of tools needed, all of our customers have both. Neither one's better than the other. It's just a different way to achieve it. But for sure, cloud native applications help our customers deliver a much tighter experience for their customers. So think about service providers, think about service companies that we sell to. We want to empower them to build better applications that let them have a more online and intimate conversation and interaction with their customers on a daily basis and continually improve those applications. And you see that all over the place, whether it be from the big providers like Nest or Uber or any of the other kind of cloud native upstarts that are out there. Now we're going to parallel customers of ours that are in building controls and the like, and they're able to build really awesome applications on top of Cloud Foundry and native hybrid cloud that give them the ability to keep up with all these scrappy upstarts and really stunt their growth and really be able to focus on their established install base with a much better application experience.
Awesome. Drew Dimmick, thanks so much.
Thank you.